Hey soul family, welcome back to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we are doing what powerful new beginnings are happening with the new moon in Leo for you. Before we begin, I want to quickly remind you that you have an offer from Aura throughout this month, a 7-day free use of the app and a 25% off of the membership. You'll find the link to this offer in the description box. Hope you enjoy this app and that it provides you with tranquility and mental strength. This is a powerful time, and to do this reading, we are going to be picking 3 piles together. So that will be 1, 2, and I actually see the third one right there, and 3. All right, so let's see what your 3 piles are for you today. For pile number 1, you have courage. For pile number 2, you have cut. And for pile number 3, you have fate. If you like to pick with crystals, let me add these right now. And as you may know, if you've seen from my previous previous post, that this reading was already shot and then the camera lost the footage. And so now I'm reshooting it for you guys today. I truly hope you enjoyed, but I've already had a sense for today's reading, and this is why I'm really feeling that this is a powerful reading for you guys today. I truly hope you enjoy it. I already got a sense from the past reading what the general energy of the new moon in Leo is, but I'm going to keep an open mind and see what your cards have today. But yeah, the new moon in Leo energy is truly powerful. I've seen it from the previous reading, and yeah, I'm blabbering at this point. I should put your crystals so you can choose your piles. There we go. So for pile number 1, you have the yellow topaz. For pile number 2, you have the Goldstone. And for pile number 3, you have the green Aventurine in the shape of a heart. So, take a look at which one of these 3 piles or 3 crystals. Let me adjust that so that it doesn't bother you as you're watching and choosing. There we go. So take a look at which one of these 3 piles or 3 crystals you're the most drawn to, and that will probably be the pile for you here today. If you feel drawn to several piles, or maybe even feel drawn to all of the piles, in that case, you know, there's no such thing as would it be too much, and there's no such thing as would it be too little. Trust your own intuition. It is your magic that always guides you and leads you to the right readings. And so in that case, there's definitely, most probably, more messages for you today. And as usual, once you're ready, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box. Click on your times and I'll see you in your reading. Hi, pile number 1, welcome to your reading. You were drawn to the beautiful yellow topaz. Oh, you got 2, as well as the card courage. So let's see how these 2 fit in today's reading. And as you know, we're taking a look at what powerful Oh, you got a 2 again. What powerful new beginning to expect with this new moon in Leo. It's on August the 16th. Right. So I am drawn to this green card. Of course, it pops out. Ooh la la. Looks like you got a lot of cards here. 4 tea leaves. Okay. And let's see what's going on in your reading today. Right, we'll start off with your oracle cards first. So you have adventure, and it looks like a seashell here. Beautiful. Oh, sorry. There we go. And then you have, I get what this talk is talking about now, actually. And you have empathy. All right. You have, whoa, wealth. All right. And you have Venus in Aquarius with detachment. And you have Jupiter in Scorpio with manipulation. And finally, let's take a look at your 3 tea leaves. Let's put one right there. How about we put the 3 tea leaves next to each other? So you have kite with vacation. Vacation and adventure, that's really cool. You have dark woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with dark complexion or hair. And you have dog far away. That's the 3rd item where we're seeing you might be going somewhere or something. Who knows, it might not be a place, or it might be. We'll find out together. A distant friend is thinking of you. All right, isn't that wonderful? Okay. Let's now take a look at your tarot cards in order for us to get a complete picture of what to expect with this new moon, my dear pile number 1. All right, so your cards are shuffled and ready. What I want to do is first cut the deck before we begin. There we go. Let's pull out your cards. So right off the bat, you have the moon, judgment. Talk about the new moon, right? It certainly does have a great effect on your life at the moment if you were drawn to pile number 1. Certainly a powerful new moon for you. You have the Ace of Cups. The 10 of Pentacles. Wow, your cards are very favorable, my dear pile number 1. And I totally feel drawn to pulling more cards. And look, we have space here. We can actually do that. So you have the 8 of Wands. That's exactly what I felt. 2 more cards. And you have the 8 of Cups. Look, the 8 of Cups shows us that you're moving from something. And is that a location? Is that a sort of energy in your life? You're certainly starting a new adventure. There's no... What's going on here? Okay. Maybe there's a little bit of fuss as you move. Okay, so yes, you're making a big, bold move, by the way, my dear pile number 1. We can see it here with the Courage card, and we can see a figure jumping over the fire, and that's because in Slavic culture, they really revere the fire, and part of their culture is that having the courage to jump over the fire, it healed illnesses. They then also couples, when they're jumping out on top of the fire, if they jump successfully, it means that they are going to have a healthy, beautiful life together. They're going to be together forever. And so in all cases with wealth here, we see you're making a courageous move that's going to lead to great luck. Whether this wealth card for you is actually wealth, or maybe it could be some resources that are helping you, or some wish that you are wishing for. You're making one bold move with this new move, or around that time, that'll certainly lead to very favorable results, like the ultimate results, because you have the 10 of Pentacles. 10 is an excess of an energy, and so you're getting excess of what you are expecting or hoping and wishing for with that bold move. Make no mistake, you are certainly making some sort of risk or some sort of move. It could be physical move, it could be a physical change. Maybe you're changing a job, maybe you are starting something. In all cases, there's definitely, with this new moon, some major change going on. And it's happening for you very quickly. And with the fuzzing of the cards here, I kind of feel that there's a little bit of a tiny fuss going on in the beginning. And that's a strong message for you, telling you that if you feel some difficulties in the beginning, maybe some paper that you need to finish, and then you apply these papers and they tell you, no, you're missing some things, or you need to go back and do that. Don't be discouraged. Continue to do it. It's just a little bit of energy. Don't be discouraged by it. Continue to move with power, because this is going to reap very favorable results. So what are the things that we're seeing you're beginning? I think I need to address that for you. What are the big things? See, detachment, you're leaving something behind for sure, and you're starting something. So what is that? And look at that. There's a huge announcement here with the Judgment card that even perhaps you don't see coming. Well, what I can tell you with the Empathy card, it is related to something you feel deeply about. You're finally, with empathy, listening to the part of your heart that's been pushing you to do something. Come on, you want to do this. Come on, you know you want to do this. You know that's the right thing. And so with Kite, you're releasing this out finally. You're letting what you've been holding on in your heart free. And so you're going to follow your heart with regards to something. It is certainly something that you have been afraid with the manipulation here to do. It's not so easy for you to just take the step, but you are going to be taking that step. And finally, you'll be looking beyond the wall, meaning before the wall, it was only just like the Moon card, imagination and things that you've lived in your mind. But beyond the wall here, you can finally see past this imagination in the real world, where an idea that was brimming, pushing you to do something, or you've been imagining yourself to do something, and you're finally taking that step and looking beyond the wall and going, oh, so that's how it really looks like beyond my mind. Now, this step is scary. You're somehow feeling that this step has a huge risk that can burn you. But your cards are showing here that this step is going to be very loyal to you. It is going to succeed. That step is going to serve you so well. And of course, with the dog, we can see that you will be greatly protected. And there's no question of you reaping the benefits that you finally want. There's something that has to do with your mind these days. And your message is detach from any thoughts that could manipulate you to make you feel afraid, because you're making a bold move soon. So you don't want your mind to play games on you. You know, in fact, courage is defined as the ability to do something that frightens you. And so that is courage. It's of course going to frighten you, but you know that's the right thing. So go for it and don't detach from your mind. If you get thoughts that make you feel afraid, always take the message and, plan for what you're afraid of, and then block these feelings out. Push them out and go for what you want and what makes sense to you. And at the end of the day, your cards are showing that you will be protected. Look at this 8 of Wands. Not only are you quickly reaping results, but this figure is falling with so many umbrellas, showing that she's so protected. She's descending gracefully. And although she's made the bold move, but she's descending carefully. And so it's not the journey, not just the destination, the journey is going to be so graceful on you. And so take that leap of faith and move forward. If you find any fuzz, detach from your worries. And don't let that little fuzz ever be the little pea, just like the princess and the pea. Be that little pea that, makes you uncomfortable. Just move past it and know that it's something small in the journey. Push it away, detach, and continue to go on your journey. Because, as I mentioned, with this new moon, you will be reaping something more than what you are expecting. You're going to start seeing that you're going to be reaping more than you are expecting. Perhaps even by the full moon, you will start to see results, big results, or like a vision, or things coming together, showing you that not only are you going to be okay, but maybe even promising you of what's to come. So with this beautiful energy that we see here, let me ask 2 questions. In which area for the collective is this reading pointing towards? I know it's going to be different for each one listening, but I like to see the different options. And number 2, I want to see guidance for you. Okay, so in which areas? 1, 2, 3. Wonderful. And I also feel this one. 4. Okay. So you have the 5 of Cups, something that you've definitely been hoping for here. And this is something that you kind of felt wasn't coming to you. It is coming for you, to you. Yeah. It's definitely happening. It's something that you've tried to regrow and you kept losing, and you tried to regrow and it kept losing. You kept losing it. So you're finally going to grow it and keep it. You're finally going to have it. 4 of Cups here shows definitely that you are protected. So we can see the same sort of energy. You kept trying for something and being disappointed. Then it works out, then it doesn't. It's going to start working out for you. Do you see how many cards are showing that you are going to be protected through this journey? It's something with the 4 of Cups that you have been hoping for, and you've almost felt like it wasn't gonna come. Whoa, so cool. So you have the Devil card. Something's dangling, something has been telling you to come. Why don't you come and get it? And you feel like, how am I gonna come and get it? Perhaps you're afraid to be entrapped if you would come and get it. And then you have the 7 of Swords. It was always yours to take it. You just didn't know how to take it. The reason I say that is because this is a snake holding on to some eggs. And it doesn't look like the eggs are theirs. They belong to a certain nest. So this tells me that the universe has been dangling something for you, and you're too afraid to come and take it. You feel like you were going to get entrapped, and so now you're going to finally snatch something or take something that is yours, always was yours, from an energy that was taking it away from you. It's finally going to be yours. And the Devil card is a card of illusion. It was always yours. The illusion was that you thought you couldn't take it. And now it seems you will understand how you can go and grab this opportunity and take it. So the cards didn't show us exactly the different areas of your life as I expected. I think the cards are speaking directly to you, not to me, to you. Showing you that this is in an area where you tried, you wanted to, wasn't working, and you felt hopeless about it. Kept dangling there and couldn't take it. Now you're going to be snatching it. You're going to be taking it. And I can't help that for a lot of you. It seems like you are going to actually go to a physical location. A physical location might be like another country, another city. It may be another office, and it simply may be going to a party, because I feel like you have a vacation here, you have an adventure. And then the Seven of Swords with the escape again gives me the idea of a vacation or something. So together the energy could be saying that you are going to go somewhere. Perhaps a certain event that you will be going to will change everything for you. Okay, so what is your guidance in that case? What is pile number one's guidance during this new moon in order for them to achieve what is theirs? Eight of Pentacles. Continue to master. Continue to work towards it. You know you're a master. You know the information. You know what to do. Continue to focus on that. And along the way, be very kind and gentle to yourself and towards what you're doing. Wow, you have the Lover's card. The King of Cups. And the Two of Swords. For some of you, the guidance is start building stronger, deeper connections. Maybe this pertains to your new beginning here. Yeah, there's some element that has to do with people. And with the Two of Swords, don't think too much about it. Maybe thinking too much about it prevents you from accessing the creative part of your mind. And so don't think too much about it. I don't know why thought and the twos here are appearing. Let me reflect. Don't think too much about it. Why? Perhaps this is saying don't think too much about what you're going to say or how you're going to connect with these people in your journey, or how you're going to present yourself. However this is, don't think too much about it. Be spontaneous, because your spontaneity is going to help you access your creative mind for sure and connect better or make that communication that you want to do. And of course, with the King of Cups, charge with power, charge with a lot of power. Show how strong you are, but at the same time show love and grace. Have that equation. That is your guidance. Yeah, I'm not surprised, because with this adventure, doesn't really feel like kind of office professional thing, although it could be please take it how it resonates with you. All this advice could even be applicable to the office. I shouldn't make assumptions at all. Take your guidance as how as it's supposed to reach you. These cards came for you for a reason, and so you want to reflect on focusing and not worrying, and being kind to yourself as you focus and make this next transformation or next move. Create good connections and show your power with a lot of grace. This is exactly what I see for you, my dear pile number one. Bold new beginning, and it's going to, you don't understand how much it's going to reap for you, what type of results and positive things, maybe even wealth, it's going to bring you. This was your reading, my dear pile number one. I wish you the best with this truly powerful new beginning. You, pile number one, you definitely have a huge new beginning here. From my heart, I wish you the best of luck with that. And if you've enjoyed your reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. You know, I post nearly every single day. So if you're considering to subscribe, I would be more than happy to have you as a soul family. And please don't forget to check out my productivity ebook. It is there to help you out to be a productive person. It's small, straight to the point. And so you won't procrastinate reading it, but really in there, you'll find all the key advice and secrets to becoming a productive person right away, all while enjoying this journey. That is a promise. And if you're interested in checking it out, you'll find a link to it down in the description box. And my dear pile number 1, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. You were drawn to the beautiful Goldstone as well as the card Cut. So let's see how this is going to fit into your reading today. Cannot wait to see what new powerful beginning is happening for you, especially with this really intriguing card Cut. I wonder why it came in today's reading for you. Let's find out together. Right, first we'll pick out your tea leaves. So I see a space here. I'm going to take that one, and I see a space right there. So I'm going to take this one as well. And the purple is standing out. So let's take it as well. 2 purples actually. Right. I wonder why you have 2 timings. Let's find out. Okay, first things first, let's reveal your oracle cards. Wow. What a card. You have Approve. Okay. I see a lot of shooting stars as well. Right. You have a Saturn in Taurus with ostentation. Powerful. This is really strong. Okay. Yeah. You also have Venus in Capricorn with convention. Okay. Let's see what your cards are. I'll put one of these months here. May. Okay. You have Tower, solid foundation, success with effort. Okay. Yeah, I think we can put another one here. That's November. Very cool. And you have Dolphin, financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. And you have Teardrops, great personal sorrow. Okay, so now let's see. You know, these 2 cards are definitely giving me the energy of these 2 cards. Let's check out your tarot cards and see what powerful new beginning should you expect at this phase of your life with the new moon in Leo. You know, the new moon in Leo is going to be on the 16th of August. So expect, energy change around that time. I think your cards are definitely ready. Okay, so you have the King of Pentacles, the Lover's card. This is definitely a powerful time for you. You have the Death card. See, a major transformation happening here in your life. No question about it. Like, yeah, I'll tell you why. Some major aspect is changing in your life forever, actually. So this is no small change. You have the Queen of Pentacles. The 2 counterparts are present. You also have, okay, we'll keep it right there, the Princess of Wands. You have the 9 of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords. This tells me straight away that there are 3 major powerful changes in your life. Okay, and it could be 3 changes in some area, or it could be 3 changes in general. We'll find out together. Finally, you have the 4 of Swords. So what is going on in your reading today? Give me a second to reflect. I want to take an overall look before we begin. Right off the bat, I just got a hit of intuition. Something for you guys, something major is going to be approved next May. We might find out what that is, but you've got some big sort of approvement or a stamp, or, you know, I got a message right now. Maybe you're getting a message. some communication of approval happening in May. Now, something is going to start now for this approval to happen, of course, in May. Well, one thing's for sure, there's no question that this whole section right there is talking about you getting a lump sum of money. We can see some financial gain. We can see the King of Pentacles. We see ostentation. I can't help but see that there is like some growing money, because you see the braids growing, and we'll talk about this rite. It's the Slavic rite of passage, just like yeah, I believe it's rite of passage. So something is growing, and see here we can see that you're not seeing it. Something is happening, and it's happening as we speak now. Maybe something is being approved, something is starting for you, at least energetically, right now, powerfully. And later on, you maybe in November, maybe next May, maybe this is signifying 5 months, you are going to amass a huge lump sum of money. And we see the tortoise here because I believe symbolically it is showing us that you may not receive this money right away, although some of you could. Please take it, of course, how it resonates. It's forming now energetically and powerfully, in fact. And maybe in 5 months, maybe in May, maybe in November, you're going to amass a huge lump sum of money that's going to literally make you cry. It's going to feel so good. Ostentation, you know, shows us the same thing. It's like such a huge wealth that's going to be seen. People are going to be seeing that. And so that's the first thing that I'm seeing with regards to this powerful movement that's happening to you, this powerful change, albeit not something that you will physically hold now. Please take this with a grain of salt. I could be reading this wrong and you may be getting it now. I'm only assuming that it's starting energetically now as we're speaking, and that you are going to be taking it later during this year, or maybe in November, or maybe in May, or maybe in 5 months, because this is the timing that is shown here. And you know, I think for a lot of you it's going to be around the end of November to December, because we have 10 plus 2 is 12, so it could really be around this time, end of November, beginning of December. Because if you count 5 months, August, September, like all of August, September, October, November, and December. So yeah, this could be trying to show us 5 month-ish, you know, end of November, beginning of December. And so the approval here could be something energetically happening now. So that's the first thing. And this wealth that's coming to you is forming some sort of strong financial foundation for you, my dear pile number 2. So that's wonderful to see. Right. The second thing I'm seeing here that's happening now, that's the second item we're seeing, second powerful new beginning, is a personal transformation, or again with the shooting stars and the 9 of Pentacles, this is a wish coming true. Finally, a wish that you have is starting to transform and starting to happen for you. This is a major big deal here. It could be a personal wish about your personal transformation. Why do I keep saying personal transformation? Because here we can see a trim. And like I said, this has to do with Slavic passing rites. So for guys, the passing rites, and for both guys and girls, by the way, as I read in Poland, it happens through cutting hair. So for the guys, or the men rather, it happens when they're 7 years old and they get a haircut, first haircut, and they even change their names and they start getting new responsibilities. For girls, it happens during her marriage, that right, and also it's done where they cut off her braid. And so she gets a new name, of course, a new, I believe, surname, if I'm not mistaken, or is it a new name like the men? I'm not sure. But also she gets a haircut, she gets a totally different identity. They wear a scarf when they get this haircut and so on. So this is why I keep feeling that there's some sort of great wish when it comes to your personal identity. Maybe you are respected more now. Maybe you're getting a new status at work. Maybe you are becoming more attractive. You know, there's some sort of transfer. Maybe it's your character. Maybe you're becoming stronger. It's a personal wish. That's for sure. That's going on here. Personal status going on. And for a lot of you, this powerful new beginning, whether this is has to do with your looks or not, there is a powerful new beginning in all cases when it comes to your looks. And maybe you are getting a new haircut that's making you look even more cute or handsome. Maybe you are buying new clothes. Maybe you're presenting yourself in a different way. That's definitely a strong, powerful new beginning here happening for you. You are being presented in a renewed way, in a powerful new way that has to do with how you've wished to see yourself. Finally, take this as how it resonates with you. Looks like there is ignition of emotions going on here in a positive way. So if you're already in a relationship, or maybe you're in a marriage, there is this new level in your relationship where you're loving each other more. The bond between you is becoming stronger. Maybe you've been away from each other and you're reuniting, and there's so much love going on here. Maybe you are getting into a new phase where you're getting a child or moving. Something is happening or reigniting between the two of you, and there's more love. Obviously, if you are single, then here there's definitely ignition of fire. Maybe you are meeting someone special and there is a raw fire, emotions between the two of you. And I see holding hands. It is leading to a beautiful sort of commitment. And so some sort of love is igniting in your life with this powerful beginning. And my eyes fell on November. Maybe something is going to be more foundated with this connection in November. At the end of the day, with the 3 beginnings going on here that we discussed, you are going to feel in general very resourceful, very blessed. And with the 4 of Swords, it's like a new beginning of your life, which is going to feel like a break with the 4 of Swords. Far more restful, far more calmer, far more enjoyable than perhaps the energies of the past. It is a new phase of your life where people are going to be seeing you in a different light, in a different way. There is an update to who you are and how your life is in this coming period of your life, my dear pile number 2. This is definitely not a small reading for you. This is a powerful new beginning, and who you are, the experiences that you're going to go through, the wealth that's coming. This is definitely major changes happening in your life right now. Do mind that we have dates here, meaning that a lot of this could be energetically beginning, and that you will start to be receiving it month by month, or maybe you're just going to receive it now and there are upgrades during these times. And my dear pile number 2, this is exactly what I see for you. Your life is upgrading. I wish you the best of luck with this beautiful energy. May you always be blessed. This was your reading, and if you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. You know, I post nearly every single day. And please don't forget to check out my productivity book. It is there to help you out manifest your dreams. It is written with every part of my heart to help you. It's small, straight to the point. You're not going to procrastinate reading it in the first place, but you will find that it has all the key advice and secrets to becoming a productive person right away. It's full of ideas that will give you a lot of aha moments. And not only that, but it will also guide you and teach you on how to be productive, all while enjoying it. And if you're interested in checking it out, you'll find a link to this ebook down in the description box. And my dear pile number 2, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye! Hi, pile number 3, welcome to your reading. You were drawn to the beautiful green aventurine in the shape of a heart and the card Fate. So let's see how they fit in your reading today. And we are taking a look at what powerful new beginning is happening with the new moon in Leo. All right, so these are your oracle cards. Let's quickly pick up your tea leaves. So I see this one. Obviously, you're getting 2 more, 4. Right, so these are your oracle cards. Let's reveal them together. You have Heal. You also have, interesting, Heal, Fate. Really cool. Maybe there's like some energy that is interfering in some fate. Maybe you're going to change some fate. And look at that. It's the same thing. Mercury in Virgo. You see a herd of deer. Can we say herd? Like a pack of deers. I forgot what they're called. I think they're herd running in one direction. And we see kind of like fate saying, stop. You're now moving in another direction. So something is happening here that is redirecting or rechanging your fate. Really cool. Okay. You have Turkey. Someone is behaving stupidly. Let's put it right there. You have the month of December. Interesting. Okay. There's something significant about December because if I remember correctly, pile number 2 also had that date within their cards. You have bread, period of prosperity and abundance. Love this for you. Isn't that cool? You're healing something here for sure. And how about we put it down there so that we have space for your tarot cards? Dog far away. A distant friend is thinking of you. That also, excuse me, came up in pile number 1. So if you were drawn to the 3 piles in this pile, I wouldn't be surprised. Okay. Let's now pick up your tarot deck and find out exactly what this new beginning is, because we're definitely looking at fate changing here. Okay. Let's keep your cards to the side and take a look at the cards that you've gotten. You have the Queen of Wands. And look at that. The Queen of Wands is saying boring. You kind of feel like the Queen of Wands here has the power to redirect something. You know, saying, no, I don't think I like that, and I'm changing it. So also the wands are energy, and we're seeing some sort of maybe higher power, or maybe something is changing your fate. Some energy is certainly changing your fate. Maybe your thoughts are changing your fate. Let's find out. You have the Chariot. The Death card. This is death and rebirth. Look, you got, some of you might actually have a child. That's a powerful new beginning. How awesome is that? If that's your case, congratulations. And you have the 5 of Wands. You have the Ace of Swords. Look, I got this job. You're getting something for sure. And you have the Queen of Pentacles. Right. I'll keep this open so that we can later explore more things. I feel for now we need to stop and assess the energies in your reading. So we're definitely seeing your fate changing. It's redirecting into a new direction. And this means that a phase of your life is ending and you're starting a new beginning. So what is that new beginning and this type of redirection that's going on here? What is this redirection? Well, there is something interesting. You do have with the turkey here, someone is behaving stupidly. And then we do see with the Five of Wands some sort of argument happening. And so whether you're struggling with an energy or a person, this actually, the fate here is you. You're healing your fate because you are changing the direction. Look, new adventure. Oh my God, look. New adventure, 7 kilometers. So you are taking an act and changing your own fate. That's happening for sure, because here, I'll tell you why you have a hand in changing a certain fate in this coming phase of your life. In fact, the new moon in Leo, this powerful beginning, is on the 16th of August. So it looks like you are doing something. Here we see the 3 fates in Slavic mythology. Just like the 3 fates in Greek mythology, by the way. And they come up on the 3rd day of a child's birth. And because the parents know that they would come on the 3rd day, they usually place some bread, some cheese and wine, honey, so that in order to like influence or be on the good side of the 3 fates, and so that they would determine a good life for their child, because they determine a child's disposition and they also determine the amount of days this child will live. So yeah, they want to be on the good side. So I see that you are making some strong action. Maybe it starts with a thought. And that thought is gonna push you to move differently in a new direction. It's like almost a new rebirth of who you are. By changing your thoughts, it seems like you are making some powerful decisions, mental decisions in this next coming phase of your life that you are going to be so loyal towards. And these thoughts are going to act as your protector and giving you so much power to do things differently in this new phase of your life. I feel for most of you that you are fighting back your thoughts. You know, I watched a YouTuber recently talk about her idea of Mel Robbins, something she read from Mel Robbins. Like Mel Robbins, she was saying that her negative critic, she gave her a name and she would say, no, and you know, push, like not identify with these thoughts, but rather give them a name, detach from them, and like call them off and say, no, I'm not taking that. So this YouTuber was saying that she called her inner critic Linda. It made me really laugh. And she would say, Linda, that's not making sense. Okay, move to the side, Linda. So maybe you're with your thoughts. It doesn't necessarily have to be inner critic, but it could be like your like ego or your thoughts or some like limiting beliefs, or your thoughts trying to push you in a direction, and you're finally taking charge and you're going, no, I'm not taking these thoughts anymore. And Linda, you can take a side now because I'm never listening to you again. So maybe these are your limiting beliefs because someone's got a job there. Some thoughts are actually going to help you take something that you weren't taking before. And your reality with the Queen of Pentacles is absolutely changing. Another child here. Oh my God, some of you are definitely getting a new child here. And that's one of the powerful things that are happening in your life. So yeah, your life is changing simply in your pal because of you changing your thoughts. And this is changing your whole destiny. Imagine that. I mean, I'm not surprised, but really that's so cool. Good for you. Because you're not listening to these thoughts anymore, and because you're reassessing your thoughts and going, hey, that doesn't make any sense to me, fighting them off, winning over them, you are definitely changing your life, so much so that you are entering into a new phase of prosperity and abundance, and getting new opportunities land on your doorsteps in your life because of these thoughts. This is powerful energy here. This is you going, I'm not listening to these bad ideas anymore. And now you're moving very quickly to your new beginning and your new adventures as a consequence of that. So happy to see that for you, my dear pile number 3. And now it's time for us to assess what are these different new beginnings. We know that it's going to be prosperous. We know that your whole life is changing. You're getting opportunities. Let's get more details. I knew in your reading we were going to need more. I felt it. Okay, especially with the fate here appearing. Right. So what is your fate here? What fate is changing here for you? All right. Wow. So you have the 10 of Cups. And as you're changing these thoughts, you're healing your karma here. New project, new adventure, unbelievable. Ace of Swords, new. So many new things. You have the 3 of Wands, project, process. Wow, what's going on here? Some of you are actually starting a new project, it seems. You have the 8 of Pentacles. Oh, this moved. Let's take it. These two actually moved. We might need to create some space for them. Well, we've already looked at these, so let's keep them a little bit up there so we have space for your new cards, which is really a symbol for what's happening in your life. You're pushing some energy away, and it's giving space for new energy to come in. Let's explore this new energy. So you have the 9 of Swords, and you have the Page of Swords. Can you see your cards? I think I might need to even push these energies up for now. Even emphasizing on the symbol of pushing some thoughts away to make new for new ones, new energy. You have the Page of Swords. You're more playful in this phase of your life. It's in terms of how you think, you know, you're taking things less seriously in your mind. And you have the Empress. Wow, look at that. Another pregnant person. I can't believe this. You have children all over your reading, and 2 pregnant women here. And you have the 8 of Wands. So let's explore these new energies that are overtaking your life. Certainly a new phase here of your life. So what to expect with that energy? I can't help but see that you will be making so many new beginnings. You see these notes, so many new projects. So you're going to, as a result of this clearance of energy and fate, make many new changes in your life. We see clusters of how one thing is leading to so many things. We see a busy person with the 8 of Pentacles, cooking and working and looking at paper and thinking of files. And so overall, this gives me an idea that this one change in your life is opening up many new doorways into your life. Certainly a new beginning for you. I see with the 8 of Wands that all these new beginnings are happening very quickly. All of them, one after the other, after the other, after the other. And so you may be making significant changes that will start reaping their effects right away. I see many things. I see abundance, like abundance, specifically also maybe wealth, prosperity in your life. I see with the 10 of Cups, far better connections between you and others starting to happen in your life. I see you having fun and being more adventurous in what you do. In your work with the 8 of Pentacles, which is potent in your energy here. You might be starting a new project, and it feels more intimate. Like it's not in a huge corporation, but it feels more like you are doing this project in your own space. Like maybe your own little restaurant, your own little store, or maybe even at home on your computer. But you're so excited about this new project. Maybe this new project does not necessarily work. Maybe this is a new project that you want to begin in your life. You want to be this new person, or you want to create something in your life, and you're already creating that new person, or you're creating that new, for a lot of you, it's creating a new person as well. You're creating something that means a lot to you, and you're working on it every single day. So whether this is a project at work, your own project, or you brimming something and creating something in your life, that's very apparent in your reading. Also, I can't help but tell you, some of you are going to have a child. Some of you are going to be a new parent. Very soon. As a consequence of these thoughts, some of you are ending nightmares or trouble sleeping or anxiety in the evening. If this was too specific, if that's not the case, it's the Nine of Swords. You're ending that phase of your life where you're anxious and stressed and tired and you're scared. That is certainly ending in your life. The new energy coming in is releasing this bad energy, and you feeling more in control of your life. With the Three of Wands and the Ten of Cups, this is a phase of your life where you're collaborating and cooperating with more people. You're more connected with others, for sure. And you're really being playful, enjoying it. I can't believe it. You're stepping in new boundaries. Do you see this floor mat? You're stepping in new boundaries where you thought it was terribly closed, like a brick wall you could never pass through. And quickly you are entering territories of your life which used to seem impossible to bypass. And why is your fate changing to this extent? Is because you are greatly changing your thoughts and the way you think. And it's beautiful to see in the energy of your cards how your thoughts are going to be the queen of your life. Queen being energy, because queen is the energy of creation. Bena being the energy of creation. It's helping you create so much into your life. So many things are going to go quickly for you, my dear pile number 3. If you clicked on number 3, you are so lucky. You're changing your whole life because of your thoughts, and energy around you is going to be changing very quickly. And so many of the things, like I mentioned, that used to be a wall in front of you is just going to open up, and your whole destiny is changing, experiencing new territories in your life. My dear pile number 3, powerful, certainly a powerful new beginning for you. This is exactly what I see for you with the new moon in Leo. Look out for that. This is a significant time for you. And if you've enjoyed your reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. I upload readings nearly every single day, so if you want to consider subscribing, it would be my true pleasure. And please don't forget to check out my productivity book. It is there to truly help you out manifest the important things in your life. It's small, straight to the point. You're not going to procrastinate reading it, but really you'll find all the key advice and secrets to helping you become a productive person right away, all while enjoying this journey. And that's the most important thing about this ebook. And if you're interested in checking it out and truly enjoying being productive every single day of your life, as you manifest and make your dreams come true, you'll find a link to this ebook down in the description box. There's, by the way, also an audiobook if you love listening to your books. And my dear pile number 3, it was such a pleasure doing this reading for you. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye.